guys, so this is day one of the Airbnb experiment. So this is a house that it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom upper level of a house, and then the downstairs is also rented. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and we've always rented these as long-term rentals. A lot of my friends that do rental property tell me that with Airbnb they get a higher return and also just have less wear and tear on their properties. So I've always wanted to try it. I haven't yet. We're gonna give it a shot with this 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. I am panting. I don't know if that's the word. If you're a dog, you're panting. I'm human panting because I just got this couch folder futon thing up the stairs of this little house. And so I'm just gonna kind of walk you through the process of my learning, and I'm by no means an Airbnb expert. I've watched a lot of videos, but what we're trying, what we're not, and I'll kind of create a different list on YouTube and show you along the way how it goes. So I'll show you the house now. I'll show you the things I know that we're gonna change and we're gonna do, but I have merch coming in, so it's starting to be delivered today, and hopefully by next week we'll have everything, and then we can get photos and get it up and see how it goes. So I'll turn the camera around and show you the house. All right, so this is just when you walk in the front door. This is the living room. Sorry, there's my tripod from where I was filming earlier. Athena, oh, so cute. Then you can walk through. Kitchen's a little more dated, but got everything you need. So we're not really gonna change anything in here. I'm gonna put a table there that I have at another property and 2 little chairs. And then obviously we'll get the basic kitchen essentials that we need for in here. I'm gonna put a lock on this closet so I can have a vacuum and cleaning supplies for whoever I'm hiring to come in and clean. I'll put extra blanket stuff that guests might need in here so it's accessible for them. Just a little 1-bedroom. So of course I'll put some cute little curtains up to stage it a little bit. Get some furniture for in here that we have on the way from miscellaneous places. This is the bathroom. I think I'll make that a storage closet too for overflow of toilet paper and cleaning supplies and paper towels and stuff like that, but probably put a lock on it so people, I've heard that people still, if you have like Bath and Body Works soaps and extra toilet paper, they'll take it. So I'll probably lock that for like extra back stock. And then one thing that I just think is nice is when people do a floor-length shower curtain. I think it just makes the place look a lot nicer, and that tile work is so ugly in that bathroom. So I'll probably put well, I ordered it. I will put a ceiling length shower curtain in there just because I think it helps design wise. So this is what we're looking at now. I'm gonna get that. This is just a futon that was in here. I'll get rid of that. And then I'll put this little bit more stylish one in here. And that's the only piece of furniture I'm dealing with today. And I should hopefully be getting more in the next week or so. So here's day one, guys. You guys, I gotta say, that is a nice looking couch slash futon slash sleeper bed. This is super cool because I got this off of Walmart.com, and I think it's on a couple other websites, but it was super affordable, like I think just a couple $100, and it looks super stylish. I like it a lot. I know a lot of Airbnb experts say start with good quality furniture because it's gonna get busted if you buy cheap stuff, but for me, just starting out with Airbnb, this is an experiment for me, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this long term, so I don't wanna put a huge investment into it. I can always upgrade it as I go, or if I do another Airbnb and I decide I wanna invest more in, but this feels really good, and hopefully like for stains and stuff that can just be wiped off. I know it might get scratched, but I think it'll be good for keeping it clean, and I think it's super stylish and will go with the kind of look I'm going for in here. So I think it's a good couch for us to start with, and it's a small space, and I'm 5'10", so I mean it wouldn't be huge as a sleeper for everybody, but like a kid or if someone just wanted an extra sleeping space and it folds out, I think it's a good starting point for us, and it's nicer than just like a basic futon. So I'm happy with it as a starting couch. I'm actually really happy with it. I think it looks really cool, so I'm excited to finish like bringing stuff in, but I like this a lot. So anyway, this is what we picked, and I like it. It's on Walmart.com, and I think it's on other websites, but it's more expensive. So cool little sofa. Another cool thing is it folds completely down like that, and on like the back, they unzip, and there's 2 extra legs that come down for support if you do use it as a sleeper. So just another cool feature. Wanted to show you. So the first thing I would recommend right off the bat, from being an Airbnb guest myself, that I knew anytime I thought about us investing in an Airbnb that I knew we would do, is you need to get a system if you're doing an electronic keypad or you're doing something that I know there's systems where they change them for you when you have guests, that the code changes every time you have a new guest. Me and my husband stayed in an Airbnb once in Utah when we go down there. We used to take our dog down there for dog training. We stayed in the same one multiple times over a long period, and the code was always the same. And we really didn't like, obviously, that they're not changing the code between tenants. There's a ton of liability. There's a ton of risk to that. So one thing we will always do, and I would recommend that you do, this seems like common sense, but apparently, I mean, this was a big Airbnb company we were renting from. I mean, someone that had a lot and they weren't doing this, is change your code every single time. Every single tenant, between tenants, change it. There's so much liability for their safety and their possessions that it shouldn't even be an option not to do that. Hey guys, today some of my boxes of stuff have come in that I have ordered off the internet, and I just want to show you some of the items that I'm buying that other short-term rental hosts have recommended in their experience, or things that I've just thought of also from my experience as an Airbnb guest, or just thinking would make things easier. So these are just little suggestions. Okay, so pillow protectors. So these are supposed to be waterproof and help block bed bugs and stuff like that. So you can put your pillows in these, and then of course put a pillow case over that and wash those every time. But you can switch these out and wash these, but an extra level of protection for your pillows. So I have, gonna have one bed in here, so I have 4 of these. So I'll have probably 4 basic pillows on there. We got a duvet cover. So for the comforter, I've never really had duvet covers in my own personal house, but I think just to try to have something else you can wash out more often and switch these out and protect the actual comforter, or duvet, I guess, if you're fancy, we're gonna give this a shot and see, and try that. So also, if you want to change the style, I mean, I'm just going white so the bed looks fresh and clean and crisp, but if you want it to be stylish, you could get a cool duvet cover and switch them out with your designs. I got a mattress protector. I think that's what this is. So of course, if somebody's kid wets the bed, or someone spills something, or just like perspiration and sweat, this is going to protect the mattress and hopefully make it last longer. So this is supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be waterproof, and it's supposed to let air pass through, also help prevent bed bugs, dust mites, stuff like that. But it's not a plastic one. That would be the only thing I'd recommend. It's still a fabric. You don't want it to be like when they're like laying down and moving in bed or whatever they're doing. So I would get a fabric one of those. These are black makeup cloths. I have them labeled so people know what they're for. I'll just lay those out with the towels when I kind of have like a little setup in the bathroom counter. But if you have ever tried to wipe off makeup or face paint or anything with a white rag, which I think I'm going to do white because it just looks fresh and clean. You can tell it's clean for the Airbnb towels. You know that no matter how hard you try, those towels get stained with like black, especially for makeup and waterproof makeup and stuff like that. So makeup towels that are labeled, I think, are going to prevent that. And hopefully the label versus, probably cheaper just to get black towels, but hopefully the label guides them easier if they're not reading like the house instructions of what we have where when they come in. Because I always go to an Airbnb and I open that binder and look at it, but I know not everybody does. So we have a shower curtain liner and a shower curtain. So like a cosmetic one, obviously, for the outside, and then just the plastic one that's gonna block water from going out. I told you guys earlier in the little snippet I filmed before that I'm gonna do a floor to ceiling shower curtain. I just think design wise that looks better to have even your curtains in your living room to hang from the ceiling or taller up. It just looks better. So even in your bathroom it looks cooler. Sometimes people kind of swag them and put a little hook you can kind of pull into the side with, but these, I can't find these in any of my local stores. It's 8 feet ceiling, so 96-inch shower curtains. So I ordered these online. Next thing I have is, I don't even know what it is. Oh, this is my actual comforter. So I'll pull that out. I think what it says is it expands, and I think I might need to put it in the dryer to fluff it with like wool balls or something like that to kind of like to get it to open up. So this is the comforter. Obviously you'll have lots of extra blankets and thick blankets because this is Wyoming and it gets cold here in the winter. So this will just be the base that the duvet cover will go on. And then This is a dispenser for soap. I tried to find one that had decent reviews. I didn't just get the cheapest one because I've heard that sometimes if the soap's too thin, they leak out and they drip, and then obviously that's a slipping hazard. The point is for this to be more convenient. And also I talked about locking away extra supplies. People just take stuff. Me and my mom were joking about my grandma. She's one of those people that everywhere you go, like if we go eat at a restaurant and there's saltines on the table and salt and sugar, she'll like nab the whole thing and put it in her purse. And she's like, I paid for that. And she'll just take everything that she has access to. And so I don't want to leave, like, you know, those mini soaps are going to get expensive if you have a lot of turnover. And if you do big containers, it doesn't mean they'll stay. So if I just do this, I can refill it with shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And so we'll give it a try. Word of wisdom, I saw a lot of bad reviews on, I don't know if it was this one, but a bunch of these people are trying to hang these up with command strips or really strong tape. You gotta bolt these to your wall. I know it sucks to drill into your tile, but don't expect to buy something that mounts to your tile and put all the weight of all these soaps in it and expect it to stay up. So yeah, I mean, kind of seems like common sense, but I guess if the manufacturer tells you it will stay up, you think it will, you gotta bolt this in if you're gonna buy something like this. So I'm gonna put this up, and I think that will be nice. I've seen these in Airbnbs, and especially if there's not a lot of shelves and extra space, if it's just a standard tub, to not have stuff cluttering the edges, and it's just up out of the way. So that's all we have in our haul today. My TV stand came in, but it's just in pieces because the first piece of the couch, the furniture I got, I have all my tools at another house, and it has little tools like Allen wrenches to put it together. But the TV stand, I did need a screwdriver, and I of course do not have one with me. So I will come back tomorrow and get that put together, and then I think more stuff will come in, and I'll start piecing it together a little bit more. So that's what I have today and why I bought it, and I'll check back in with you guys later. All right, thank you guys for taking the time to sit through this. If you want to continue to see our journey as we put the Airbnb together and we get it finished and get pictures posted, please make sure to subscribe to this channel right here, like this video, comment, let me know if you have any questions about our little learning experience and lack of knowledge so far in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer them. And just make sure you subscribe. See you on the next one.